Today, I want to talk about the Chinese zero COVID policy with you. As you must have known, Shanghai and Beijing, the two big cities in China, have been hit badly by the COVID-19 Omicron in the last 2 months. I'm based in Shanghai. I live in Shanghai, and I know how bad, how hard it was being confined into your own home for at least 2 months. Some part of Shanghai, in the downtown area, there and also in Pudong area, many people are ordered to stay at home for almost 3 months. It's a tough time. It's a tough time indeed. It's tough for the family and for the kids, and for business, for everyone here. But it seems that the country, I mean the central government of China, is determined to implement the zero COVID policy. I think in a hope to restore the country back to normal, like in 2020, 2021, when most countries in the world are fighting against the virus, and China seems to has escaped, the biting of the virus in the last 2 years. But when it came to 2022, both Shenzhen, Shanghai, and now Beijing, the big first-tier cities in China, have fallen victim to the virus, one after another. Yeah, although from the June the 1st, Shanghai has went back to normal, but just after 1 week, there has been a report that new cases in uncontrolled area has been found. Although some part of the Shanghai now has been put into quarantine again. I mean, the people in a certain area are again ordered to stay at home, cannot go out. It seems that this is without end. We cannot see. When we think we thought the dawn of the at the end of the tunnel, and now it seems that hope was dampened. Okay, so many people are questioning whether China should implement such zero COVID policy. Well, it's hard to say. I mean, from the individual, everybody, none of the people would like to see such strict COVID-19 control policies. But I understand the government, the China government, is very sensitive to such a public event, and I might say they are afraid if things cannot be reined in, cannot be put under control smoothly, it might turn into a public social unrest or social turmoil. This is something to the Chinese government, to the Chinese party, the Communist Party. This is something that they cannot accept. They will spend whatever. Maybe I should not say whatever, but they will spend too much on keep stability and keep the stability of the society. I think that's probably the main reason why China is insisting on the zero COVID policy. But from my personal in the view, I hope that we will succeed in this policy. And I think it might be possible, although it seems very difficult. Both Beijing and Shanghai are still see new cases pumping up. Okay, I on the WeChat, on the Weibo, on the Twitter-like platform, you will see many people are questioning whether we should sacrifice the well-being, sacrifice the economy to pursue this zero COVID, especially when the whole world, when the rest of the world it seems to be living with this virus. But why China? Why do we have to fight so hard and without a clear understanding whether we will succeed or not? Again, I cannot tell very much about it, but I personally think it might take time for the China government to realize that it is not possible, or it is possible. I mean, in the next 1 or 2 weeks, if both Beijing and Shanghai can eradicate the virus, okay, it might give people the confidence that China, as a strictly controlled society, we might still be able to keep the virus from most of the people, and we might still succeed in the whole world as the only single country that can stably fight against the virus, and successfully. I don't know, how do you think of the China's zero COVID policy? And I want to hear your ideas. You can leave your comments below. I will talk with you next time and give you some update on what's going on here in China in fighting against the virus. So much for today. Bye.